Hello everyone, it's Thomas Ultimate 1213 here, back for another Thomas and Friends Wooden Railway video. And today we are going to be doing a comparison on two Thomas Wooden Railway engines. We are going to be looking at the character Fergus, and I'm going to be showing you his 2005 model and his 2013 model. I actually got the 2013 model first and the 2005 model second. I got that Fergus when it was originally released in stores, I think around Christmas time, and the other Fergus was purchased in a lot off eBay that came with two Thomases, a Percy, a Ben, two Butches, one of them's there, another wooden Butch, and a troublesome brake van. So that's how I got him. I wasn't intending to get the 2005 model, but I guess I have him, and I guess I can show a comparison of them, because they're interesting models. I'll start by just showing off the 2005 model by itself, and there is Fergus. There's his face. It's huge. I'm not going to lie about that. The face is gigantic. It doesn't look that good. Probably if you got a larger body and put the face on there, it'd look better. I don't like that only a portion of the teeth are painted. I don't know why. Maybe it's because his mouth was too wide, was too narrow to paint in. Here's the side of the model. Well, my funnels, his funnel's a little loose on my model, but what's weird is that the cab here, it's not, most of the models usually, the wooden part curves around, but this one's just like a rounded edge along his sort of boiler area. I don't know why they did that. Yeah, it's a nice shade of blue. I like the blue that they use. Of course, here's the flywheel, and mine's a bit broken, as you can see. Some of the teeth are broken off, but it still works. It's a very nice model. There's the back of the model. Yeah, that's Fergus. I think he's definitely oversized. He's a decent model, and this would have been a perfect time for Mattel to sort of, who are producing Thomas Wooden Railway and re-released Fergus, this would be perfect for them to win the fans over by reintroducing Fergus, but making him smaller and making him look more like he did in the TV series. And they didn't do that at all. This is sort of just an exact carbon copy. Well, not carbon copy, there's a few changes of the original Fergus that I just showed you. One thing is that the blue paint is darker. I sort of like that better. The eyebrows are a bit thicker, and I like they're larger and thicker. I sort of think that looks a little better. I sort of like that one better. The full mouth is painted in, which I do like. Besides that, there's not really a lot of changes. The boiler still, the boilers actually took on more of a square shape. I don't know why exactly they did that, because that one looks a bit more ugly. I mean, you can't really get the best from both the models. That's the thing with Fergus. I don't know which is better. The flywheel is different. I sort of like this one better. I don't know why. Yeah, but that's Fergus. The gold paint seems to stand out more on this one. I think that's why they changed the color of his paint. Made it darker, the blue darker, so that the gold stands out more. Because I think Mattel, the only reason they release characters like Fergus and Fearless Freddy, despite them not appearing in the TV series, is that they have sort of gold colors to them. And I remember reading something on, I think, a Thomas forum about Fearless Freddy, and I think the reason that they re-released him, companies kept asking for stock of him, is because people were buying him, they didn't know who he was, but people were buying him because he had the gold lining and the gold funnel, and I guess that's why they also re-released Lady. I think I'm going to try to find one. That was a decent looking Mattel model, but in the end, I'm probably thinking, which Fergus do I recommend? And I'm going to say I recommend neither. I recommend this model of Fergus. This is the Take-Along Fergus. I'm not sure the exact release date for this model. I'm going to assume it was in 2005. But this is a very nice model, and the best part is you're probably saying, why would you recommend this? You're a Thomas Wooden Railway YouTuber. and this probably doesn't fit on wooden railway track. Well, unlike other models where the chassis or the that's holding it in place is too wide, is too narrow, Fergus's is wide enough to at least lean on and make it fit. His back wheels are too wide, are a bit wide. They can't fit in, but it still fits on the track and it still looks good. Besides other Thomas Wooden models, I guess you can have a bit of a Fergus parade going on, but he doesn't really. He fits on take long track as you'd expect. He just barely fits, I find. But, excuse me. But still, I think this Fergus is the best model of Fergus that I have, and I think it's the best one that I feel was released in the United States and Canada, or North America release. Fergus did have some very nice models released in Japan. I would have liked to show them for this video, but I do not own any. But this Fergus is the best. I think it's definitely better than the two wooden railway models. This was purchased when Fergus was originally released. I'm not quite sure if it's a rare item now, or it's easy to come by on YouTube, but I think that's actually the best model of Fergus, and I doubt Mattel would re-release him for a second time, or the third wooden railway model, and I doubt he's ever going to appear in the TV show again. So I guess the way that they can technically do it right is to well, maybe release the take-long model in their Adventures line, but besides that, I guess that's the best Fergus we're going to get. And we're at the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this Thomas video, let me know if you did. This is sort of new format I'm doing them in. If you'd like to see more in this format, let me know below, and have a character to recommend that I can maybe review. Let me know that in the comments below as well. This is Thomas Ultimate 1213 signing off and saying bye for now.